Hello, and welcome to this Coefficient Admin walkthrough. Today, we will be focusing on the Coefficient Admin as it relates to Google Sheets, but you can certainly access the admin from Excel as well if your team uses Excel instead of Google Sheets. You'll notice here on my screen that I have a Google Sheet set up here, opened, and I have launched the Coefficient sidebar. To locate and launch the admin, you're going to launch the sidebar here. Click on the menu and select admin. If you are the admin for your organization and you do not have access to the admin here in your sidebar, please reach out to the support team or your Coefficient CSM who sent you this video, and they will be happy to enable the admin capabilities for you. We're going to go ahead and select admin here. This will open up a new tab in our sheet. And as you can see here, we're getting some great insights already on this first tab here called users. This will show you all the users that you have for your current organization. They will be listed here as well as their role. A member is just a regular user, and then you will see who the designated admins are. If the user is allocated or has a license to your plan, you will see it that they have the Pro plan here. Users who do not have anything in this space here are currently not licensed and may be on a free trial or on the free plan. You'll also be able to see the date that they joined the team or that they installed Coefficient. So you can see that all here. And you can use filters here to filter out. Maybe I just want to see the admin. Apply. It will refresh and just show me the admins available. And I can remove those as needed. The next tab over here is the data sources. These are all of the data sources that your team has connected to. So for instance, here up at the top, Mr. Demo here has connected to Airtable. This is not a shared data source, meaning it is only accessible to him. The status is good, meaning it is active and is being used. And there are 5 imports leveraging this specific connection. If I come down here to BigQuery, Mr. Demo also created this one. It is shared with the entire domain, so that means that anybody who installs Coefficient can use this connection to create imports. And there are 25 imports leveraging this connection here. I can click on these 3 vertical dots. I can rename the connection, or I can click into it and an additional information will be provided for me, including the project. And if, as the admin, I'd like to remove sharing or change sharing, I can do that as well. The next tab over is your imports. This will allow you to see every single import that your team has created using Coefficient. You can see things like the name of the sheet and the import name. You can see the source that is being used, powering this import, where the data is coming from, when the import last refreshed, either manually or scheduled, and who created the import and how long ago. If it is on a scheduled refresh cadence, it will show you here how often that import is refreshing. So if I'd like to take a look here, maybe I want to look at the orders here from Databricks, I can click into here and see some additional information about this import and glean some additional insights from there. The run history will show you the runs of the imports that have been refreshed in the last 30 days. So just keep that in mind, in the last 30 days running total. This will show you the name of the import again in the sheet, the source, when it last run, who created the import, how long it took to refresh, what type of refresh was it on, was it scheduled or was it a manual refresh? You can also see additional insights about how many rows and columns were on this particular import. And again, you can click into it and see additional insights about this import. If the team has created any alerts, you can see those here as well. The name of the alert and the sheet that it is located on. The type of the alert, is it being sent to email or Slack? What kind of trigger has been used to create this alert, and how many times the alert has been sent. There's also a settings page that you can set global settings for your team. So if you have any questions about this page here, feel free to talk to your CSM for further information. Now, any of these tabs here at the top, users through the alerts, You can export them as a CSV and build out your own coefficient usage dashboard from here. So this button here will allow you to export it as a CSV. If you click on this, it will provide you with a copy button. Click the copy button here, and then you can go back to your sheet, your spreadsheet. Click import from, scroll down until you locate the files option. Select CSV, and from a URL, paste the URL that you copied from the button in the admin. Click next. This will provide you with all of the columns that are coming in, as well as the name. I'm going to rename this here. So users or coefficient users. And click import. A new tab will be created as usual with any imports. And then you will be able to refresh this or schedule this for refresh on a cadence. And you will be able to see changes and updates in your users. So this is a great way to build out your own usage dashboard using coefficient data. Coming back to the admin here, there are some tabs here across the left-hand side. The first one here is spreadsheets. This will give you insights and viewing of spreadsheets that have been shared with you. This will not allow you to see spreadsheets that have not been shared with you. So you can see insights into this one. So this is HubSpot testing. I can click into this and I can see how many imports are in here. I can see that there's an import that failed. I can see that there's a deals import that refreshes daily at 9 p.m. And I can see the run history for that specific import. There's also the ability for you to see any cloud data sets that have been created by your team, so you can gain some insights into there. Team activity will show you at a high level how active your team is and creating imports and using the tool and the value that they are getting from Coefficient. If they'd like to invite coworkers, or you are welcome to use this as well, enter the email address of the coworker and click send invites. This will send them an email inviting them to use Coefficient, or you're welcome to copy the invite link and send that to them directly, say if you wanted to send it to them in Slack. The last option here is the plans and billing. This will give you insights into your subscription information with Coefficient, so you can see how many licenses that you have with your plan. You can manage your licenses here, assign licenses to individuals, remove licenses from individuals, or add additional plan managers to your plan. One thing to note here, and this is a very important caveat, is that if, say, Demo has left the company here with Superlinearly, we will need to transfer the imports that he has created before the license is removed from him, or else all of those imports and workflows that he has built will start failing. So we do have a change management process in place. So please reach out to our support team at support@coefficient.io. Let us know if you have any people leaving or any change management within your team, and our team will be happy to help with getting everything moved over to active licensed members. So feel free to let us know if you have any questions there. And then lastly, here at the bottom in the settings, you can actually opt in to receive our weekly digest emails. This will give you an email on Fridays letting you know just at a high level how all of your imports are doing. If there are any that may have failed that week that you may not have seen, this will allow you to kind of take notice of those and go in there and take a look at things. And if the support team is needed to do some troubleshooting on, say, some imports, we're happy to help with that as well. All right, thank you so much for attending this admin training. We look forward to seeing you in Coefficient.